Oh, you've been joined by a beautiful lady.
It's a man, actually, Derek.
Who's...
69, I mean, that's pretty good this time of year, isn't it? I know you're excited about the win, but how about that 69?
A slight chance of some participation? It's rain. It's going to bring a possibility of some rain.
I just can't understand how something so small can be so impressive.
Well, Mark, you would know about that. Thank you very much.
Where is the love? Literally.
Yokohama class. From Alabama to Baltimore. Somehow ended up in Kawagoe, Kowedo, Dinko, Shigaya, and now Midori War, my new home. Yeah, they know. It's your boy, Dory Durrell. Got another story to tell.
Alright. Welcome to another episode of Dory Durrell Music Channel. This is your boy, Dorian Andrews, aka Dory Durrell. And I am a rapper, singer, YouTuber, also English teacher, freelance. And I want to talk about a very sensitive topic in Japan, but also it's sensitive in other countries as well. We're talking about loveless, I wouldn't say loveless, but definitely sexless marriages, especially in Japan. So according to medium.com, in Japan, up to 45% of marriages are sexless. That doesn't mean husbands and wives aren't having sex.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
So let's delve deeper into this topic. No pun intended there. The percentage of sexless marriages increases with age. 51% of women who are married in their 20s are sexless or nearly sexless, compared to 67%. Hold on. 67.8%. So it's even higher than I thought. Of women in their 30s. Men, 53.4% of married men in their 20s are sexless or nearly sexless, compared to 71.4% of men in their 30s. This is crazy, astronomical. Let's take a look at some websites, shall we? Let's see, we got some surveys. So Nippon.com did a survey for people who are married. And they asked them, are you and your spouse in a sexless relationship? And I guarantee you, these numbers do not lie. All right, so check this news out. The system developer Raison de Entre, based in Tokyo's Shinjuku, conducted a survey of 4,000 married people in their 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s, with 500 men and 500 women for each age group. The survey result shows that 43.9% of the respondents had sexless marriages, 24.3% had ones that were nearly sexless, for a total of 68.2% who engaged in little to no sexual intercourse at all. It can't be me. No way. If I get married, look, she better schedule it.
We can both join together and say, I am somebody. I am somebody. Say it loud. I am somebody. Hallelujah.
This survey asked the question, are you and your spouse in a sexless relationship? By gender and age, 51% of married women in their 20s are sexless or nearly sexless, and the percentage jumps to 67.8% among women in their 30s. The percentage more than doubles from 16.4% for women in their 20s to 39.1% for those in their 30s whose marriages are completely sexless. Among men as well, the percentage of those whose marriages are sexless or nearly sexless increases from 53.4% among those in their 20s to 71.4% for those in their 30s, while the percentage of men in those age groups with completely sexless marriages jumps from 25.2% to 41.8%. So this is crazy. The one thing I'm kind of trying to figure out is, why are men having sexless marriages? Why are they saying that it's sexless more than the women are? That's kind of strange to me. Is there some foul play going on here? Are the women getting, a little something in, that the men aren't? Like, because, I would say, as far as the adultery and cheating and scandals and things like that, I think that it's pretty even on both sides. Men and women both participate in those unlawful acts.
69, that's pretty good.
When asked about the state of their marriage, 66% of the married couples who were not sexless described their relationship as either good or fairly good, as compared to 57.2% among the couples who tended to be sexless. Although the percentage was slightly lower for the sexless couples, it was still relatively high at nearly 60%. So even though they're in sexless relationships, they're still claiming that the relationships are good, So maybe there's still love, and love conquers all, even being without intercourse.
What do you want to do for dinner tonight? Hey Jesse, come on here and see what Brian's doing.
I wonder what y'all think about that. So now, let's get into what Japan Times says. So, the Japan Times says the most common reasons men give for being in a sexless marriage are, and remember, this is men. Number 1, their partner doesn't respond to their advances.
She has a 20-second delay.
Maxipu.
Isabel, when you hear me say this, say hi.
Hi.
Number 2, difficulties with intimacy after having children. Number 3, it's too much hassle to try and rekindle the sex life. So I kind of want to go into number 2 a little bit. Difficulties with intimacy after having children. I've heard this so many times. I've noticed it, without it being spoken within social settings in Japan. Even one of my host families, back when I was a student, I asked them, do you want me to watch over the kids one day, while you two kind of just go out and do your own thing, have like a dinner or something together and then come back, or, I can help out anyway.
The sacrifices that we personally made to be here are incredible.
And they were like, yeah, we don't do that. That's not really a thing, So even in general, that concept of constantly dating your partner, even after marriage and having children, is kind of out the window with Japanese people. They're very conservative, very traditional minded, and once you have children, your life is done. You got to focus on your work to take care of your wife and kids, or take care of your husband and kids. And a lot of families are focusing on dual income, so they don't really have time to spend on hobbies, on enjoying each other's company, and that's not really ideal in a marriage. In America, we try to practice constantly making time for your significant other, even when you are married and having children. It's super vital, because if you don't have that time, your chances of separating or being divorced are higher, a lot higher, if you don't take that time to understand your partner, because the partner and you grow and mature. We never stop growing. We never stop learning new things. So you have to constantly learn that person. And if you're not doing that and you're too focused on just the physical things, you're just focusing on the children, you're focusing on the money, you're focusing on the job and career advancement. Those are things that can ruin a relationship. Even if it's a good one, it will become sour. My addition I want to add is possibly couples are seeking alternatives in secret or openly if it's communicated between the spouse. So
if you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
You know, because Japan Times says that there are a lot of sexless marriages, but it doesn't mean that they're sexless people. It means that they have to be doing something. You know, prostitution is very, very, very rampant in Japan, and a lot of people either frown on it or participate in it. Regardless, it is accessible, very accessible in Japan. And I'm not one to judge. That's God's job. But dare I say, that could possibly be a reason why there's a lack of intimacy in marriages in Japan, which leads to less children, which leads to population decrease. I don't know. I'm not a magician. I don't make facts pop out of thin air, but it could be a cause, possible. This phenomenon has been happening since 2004, and there's still no reliable answer for this on how to solve this problem. It's 2024. 20 years later, it's still going on, and it's, dare I say, stronger, and it's increasing. It says, Kunio Kitamura, director of the association and the physician in charge of the survey, commented, "These results are probably due to various societal stressors." That's interesting. It is definitely possible that this trend toward sexlessness will continue in the future. So this is a survey that he did in 2023. So this was between September and October of 2023. He conducted this survey. And he targeted 3,000 randomly sampled men and randomly sampled women aged from 16 to 49. 16? Wait, who's getting married at 16? That's weird. By post and online, with a valid response rate of 26.6%. I'm still confused about that 16 to 49. Who is getting married at 16 in Japan?
Stop it. Get some help.
Look, hide your kids, hide your wife.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
That Anita Maxwell, stay away from that.
This is my alter ego. Anita Maxwell. Anita Maxwell.
They're not like us. But survey showed that 48.3% of married couples were sexless, up to 1.1% point from the previous survey conducted in 2016. The rate of sexless couples has continued to increase year by year since 2004, when it was 31.9%. Yeah. Of course, technology also plays a role into this. Fan culture, whether it is K-pop, J-pop, rock, anime, dramas, like all of this stuff, entertainment in general, that also plays a role into sexlessness, because people are more focused on that. And once that image, that mindset of the perfect love is implanted in someone's head, anything outside of that becomes just distasteful. It becomes unappealing, you know. And dare I say it, when people watch certain videos that showcase intercourse, I'm trying to be as clean as I can, but when you watch those things and then you actually engage in the act, they become two completely different things. If you're not satisfied, then you're not gonna want it. And dare I say, that could also be leading to a lack of marriage, a lack of children, because people just don't want to do it when they just have it in their phone. You know what I'm saying? It's a spirit. It's a spirit killing our marriages and killing our chances for populating. What do you guys think about these surveys and these statistics? Do you think that this is what's causing or a benefactor to the dying population in Japan? Let me know in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe. This is your boy, Dory Darrell. Thank you guys for watching my videos. I have new videos coming to you every week, and I have new music. Study Abroad the full semester, which is the album version of my EP, Study Abroad. That is out now on all streaming platforms. And if you want to get exclusive music from me, or music that is coming soon but not released on streaming yet, you can order it and buy it with one click. That is at dorydarrellmusic.bandcamp.com. So check that out, and you can look at all of my music catalog, and there's more on the way. Let me know in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe. This is your boy, Dory Darrell from Dory Darrell Music Channel, signing out. Deuce.